Hello you guys and welcome to today's video. As you can see before me, we have the bi-monthly Wizarding Trunk box. Let's get into it. Okay guys, it's that time again. We've got the bi-monthly Wizarding box. I believe this is the Wizarding Artifacts, and you can kind of see from the box art we've got a bunch of sleeping wizards all over the Hogwarts walls, and that's just kind of the theme. And of course we've got what I'm guessing Dumbledore right in the middle there, and then of course when we flip it over you've got all the rest of the wizards. Oh, and I just noticed I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Snape. So yeah, so let's go ahead and let's give you the first look. There you have it. All right, everything's pretty concealed in there, so let's set it off to the side and let's go ahead and get started. I see a big brown box. We all know how I feel about big brown boxes, so I'm gonna save that one to last. Let's see. Y'all know I like to try to get the paper replicas out of the way, so I feel like that's what this is. So let's go ahead and start with this. Or this might be a book cover. And again, I don't collect the book covers, but I still think they're super duper pretty. So I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Get it out of there. And that's definitely what it is. Here we have it. Oh, if I could keep a hold of it. All right, so what does this say? The Book of Magical Admittance, and looks like we've got some ruins on there. Pretty simple. This is pretty dulled down compared to like most of their book covers, but there you have it. Again, not something I collect, but they're still nice pieces of art, and I still have all of them and have no clue what to do with them. So, all right, we've got something pretty big in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull that out. Wow, okay. It looks like some sort of blanket or something. I'm guessing this is a blanket. And I have gotten a blanket one other time in a subscription box, and it was really nice too. So, let's see what this one is. Oh, this is soft and I love this color. It's like this blue, like a midnight blue. All right, back up a little bit. Let's see. Voila. Okay, what is it? I can't even see it, guys. So it's like a bunch of symbols and some ruins, and I'm guessing something to do with artifacts. But it does have a bunch of symbols and stuff on it. So there you have it. That's nice. It's nice and soft and comfy. I have plenty of blankets, so I don't know what I'll do with this one, but it's a nice addition. I like these kind of things because I have like a big giant Harry Potter blanket in my living room and I use it every single day. But when I do the subscription boxes, even though I do like this kind of stuff, I prefer replicas, stuff to display. I can't display a blanket, but it's still nice and I'm sure a lot of people will love it. So there's got to be a little bit of something for everybody, right? All right, so now we've got, let's dig through here. We got a couple more paper replicas. That's the cheat sheet. Let's set that off to the side. So we have another one of our torn book pages, Magical Creatures A to Z. So this one has got the dragon on this side. Pretty self-explanatory. And then on the other side, we have the djinn. So it looks like this book edition is D. So the djinn, also known as a genie. And I feel like those are pretty self-explanatory. It's got the rippled sides. Pretty cool. So let's see what else we've got in here. So it looks like we've got some bubble wrap. And I can see a few, like I can see like the backs of the pens, but let's go ahead and get this since I've got it in my hand. This looks like it's going to be a potion. I love potions. And this is Veravane. Oh, this is pretty. I like it. All right, there you have it. And it's like this purple hue to it. And it's got, shake it up. It's got like a bunch of glitter and it's got these little leaves in there. I really like this. This is going straight onto my potion shelf. And I don't have this potion. I make a lot of them myself, but I don't have this one. Natural Vampire Repellent. Vervain. I'm saying Veravane. Oh my gosh, it's Vervain. Lord. Okay. Words are hard. Okay. Vervain. This one's pretty cool. It's going straight onto my shelf. I love it. And it's got this purple wax on the top. Oh, that kind of twisted. Did y'all see that? It literally twisted. Yee! Careful. Okay, let's set that off to the side. So I really like that. That's a win. All right, let's take a look at our pens. And now, the box is pretty empty now that I took that big blanket out of it. So, and I dropped the brown box because I had it off to the side because I was going to save it. Okay, so let's take a look at the pens. And it looks like we've got like a big pen, and I can't see what they are. And we got a small pen. Okay, so this is Dumbledore. And that makes sense. It's magical artifacts. And it is, of course, like a portrait pen of Dumbledore. There we have it. I'm going to say I haven't really seen a lot of magical artifacts yet. I don't know quite what I was expecting with this box, but okay, let's just keep going. Let's take a look at this next pen. This one, just from the size, looks a little bit bigger. And oh, now that's cool. It says Curse Breaker, and it looks like a badge with a little key. That one's pretty cool. I like that. I haven't quite decided to do what I'm going to do with all of these yet, but I do like them. And a lot of my pens I put on my book bag. That's where this one is going, on my book bag. I don't know about the Dumbledore picture frame, but this is definitely going on my book bag. I like that. Curse Breaker. That's pretty cool. All right, so we've got a few more things, and this is catching my eye in this little wrapped thing here. I feel like the way it's wrapped, like a Sorcerer's Stone. Like that's just giving, that's the kind of vibes it's giving me. That's exactly what it is. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. And it's kind of flat right here on the bottom, so it sits. Now I have one already. Let me show you guys. Okay, so this is the one that I have. I got this little dome thing at like Target or something during Halloween, and this came out of a subscription box, but I think I missed that subscription box, and I think I ended up buying this off of the website. I can't remember, but anyway, so here's the difference. That's a pretty big difference, like in the size. So I feel like this one is probably more to the size of what was in the movie. I'm not 100% sure because I don't feel like it was that big. Like, I don't feel like this is what Harry was carrying around in his pocket. Like this big old thing, and then not notice that it was there. But I made this little thing. It's like a little candle holder, and I just painted it black. That's not gonna quite, I don't know if that's gonna sit on there. Let me see. You know what though? It actually looks better in here displayed than this does. Just because this one is so tiny. I'm gonna, you know what? That might just sit there. Oh yeah, that'll just sit. That's kind of cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. All right. Huh, not bad. Okay, so I'll figure out what to do with this one. Now I've got 2 Sorcerer Stones. But I like the jagged, oh, let me take it back out of here. So I do like the jagged edge and just the way it looks like it was chipped away. instead of like this one, other one that I had is like super smooth, and this one doesn't look smooth at all. So I do actually like this one better. So not bad. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. It looks like we've got a pouch, a box, another brown box. Let's go for the pouch. So it's in this blue velvety bag. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is cool. It's a comb, but it looks like the crown. I actually have this. I don't know if you can see it. It's up on top of my shelf there, but I have Rowena Ravenclaw's diadem, not the crown, but a diadem. And this is like a comb. Oh, this is, I don't quite know if I would brush my hair with it, but this is actually pretty cool. And the bag does say Wizarding Trunk. I don't know how you'd be able to see it, but they actually have it embossed on there. It says Wizarding Trunk. This is kind of neat. I mean, I don't know how I would display this or how this would fit in my collection, but I actually do like it. It's pretty cool. I've seen like a mirror. I've seen the diadem mirror, and I always thought that one looked cool. So this kind of would go along with the mirror if you had it. So that's pretty neat. So I guess our magical artifacts are like cursed objects and different objects throughout the movie. Although the Vervain, I don't recall vampires being in any of the movies. So that one's a little off, like for when you've got the diadem and then the curse breaker and then the stone. So let's see what else we've got. So we've got a black box that says the Wizarding Trunk. So let's see what this is. Aha! So it's a necklace of the sword. Now I actually have the sword. It's sitting off to the side over there, Godric Gryffindor's. I did like a little short video on it. Maybe I'll link it. But this looks pretty darn close for being a tiny little necklace. So it's just small little things of different things that are throughout the movie that, you know, mean a lot in different ways. So that's cool, I guess. I'm not for sure what I'll do with it. I don't think it's a display piece, and I don't wear a whole lot of jewelry. Wear my wedding ring, and occasionally I'll wear some earrings, but we'll see. I still like it. It's neat, and it's a tiny little version. So let's see what else we've got. So we're down to 2 items. We've got this brown box and this brown box. We're gonna go with this tinier brown box, and we're gonna see what this is. Now, before I even open it, how cool would that be if this was like the diadem mirror, but a smaller version? Because I've seen like pictures of the diadem handheld mirror, and I'm pretty sure it's a decent size. But what if we got a smaller version to go with this? Let's just, you know, that's just a guess. But who knows? Okay, that's not what it is. It is the Mirror of Erised. And it's an actual mirror. And it is this tiny little me. Look how tiny that is. Now I actually have a bigger version down here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I do have a pretty big version of the Mirror of Erised down there. So I'm trying to compare the two. This one does not look like that one at all. It does have the words written across the top there. But again, this is a pretty tiny little version. So a whole lot of tiny little versions. They're all super cute, but they're all tiny little replicas. Last item. Now, I'm just gonna say, this has not been my favorite Wizarding Trunk box. Most of them I love, most of the items, and I'm just gonna say, whereas these are just not items that I can display. Like, I don't think other than this, I'm going to change out. And the pen I'm going to put on my book bag. But everything is well made. Don't get me wrong. It's well made. It's nice looking. It's just not things that I would display in my collection. And I am an adult collector. So, I don't know. I'm not 100% disappointed, but it's not the most exciting box I think I've ever gotten. So let's see if this is gonna save this box. Alright, so we got some styrofoam. Be something good. Be something great. Alright. Let's see what it is. Oh, I don't want to get styrofoam all over the place. Yay. Oh, okay. Now this is different. Alrighty. Now, I don't remember what this is called right off the top of my head, but I do know that this was what was in the Ministry of Magic. And when Sirius Black dies, this is what his soul or body or whatever goes up into and takes him away. And I can't remember what that's called. If you remember the name of it, leave me a comment down below. So this is something I do not have. I will display this. Where and with what, I'm not 100% sure, because it's odd for the rest of the collection. But it's definitely something that I don't have. I know what it is. I literally can picture the scene in my head as soon as I opened it and I seen it. So, not a bad ending, I guess, to this box. Let's take a quick look at the cheat sheet real fast. So we got the Magical Book of Admittance. That's the book cover. And then we got the stone, the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone, depending on where you're from. The Philosopher's Stone, mystical. Then you've got the hair comb. It says, it is rumored that those who comb their hair with this hair comb gradually gain increased intelligence. I'll keep combing. All right. Then we got the Shrunken Sword Necklace. The Portrait Pen. We got the Mirror. The Creature Page. We also got the Cursed Breaker Pen. The Vervain. We also got, I'm guessing this is what they're calling the Door. This door is thought to be a portal between the living and the dead. However, we caution stepping through this portal because no one that has ventured through has returned. All right, and then we have, okay, the blanket. It is supposed to be the disappearing blanket. If you're looking to disappear for a bit while reading a book or watching a movie, we recommend covering up with this blanket to remain undisturbed. Okay, so if that's what this is, I actually do have, and you probably can't see it, it's in the very top corner of my shelf up there, but I actually do have the invisibility cloak. Comes with an app and everything, and you can make yourself disappear. So, that's everything. Now, the next bi-monthly theme will be Wizard Alley. Interesting. That might be an interesting box. Alright guys, that's everything. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite was. I'm going to say if I had to pick a favorite, I'm going with this Curse Breaker pen. This is pretty cool. I really like it. And this Vervain actually comes in pretty second because it's pretty cool. And I really like it. And the things that they have in there, it looks like the tips are purple. And I just don't know if that's the water or if they actually are. But it still looks pretty cool. So let me know down below what you guys think about this video. Did you get this box? And what were your thoughts on the contents of this box? And until the next video, guys,